Hi guys, and welcome back to my new channel, Old School. How are y'all doing out, guys? I hope your Tuesday is going well, guys. I hope you had a nice weekend, all of the above. Welcome back, guys. This is As for Daily with the Old School Gunner. I'm just going to talk first, guys, before I start on it, about the big news in football at the moment. Not really concerning Arsenal, but concerning one of our rivals. Player that always used to put the stick in and put the boot in against Arsenal. I'm talking about, of course, former Manchester United player Wayne Rooney. Wayne, man. What are you at? What, like, you're better than that, man. I mean, you're old enough now to, when it's time to call it a day, man. Oh, man. Any of you that don't know what I'm talking about, guys, go check it out. Just it's all over social media. Yeah, I'll say no more about it, guys. We'll keep this PG. Okay, guys, I'm going to get straight into it. I'm going to talk about the transfers, guys. There's a lot to talk about regarding Arsenal FC, of course. I actually did a video about Wayne Rooney, guys, just about an hour ago. So if you want to check that on my channel, be my guest, have a look, see what you think. Short video, guys, just a quick update. But like I said, it's all over social media, so you're probably heard about it at some point if you haven't already. Let's get straight into it, guys, about the transfers. Like I said, there's a lot going on in Arsenal at the moment. A lot of players being linked. Of course, we have a lot of other players who are already getting the news, guys, that Big Boy is going to be having his medal tomorrow in Conley, and then going to become a Arsenal player. Great news there, guys. I'm absolutely delighted with the news. Couldn't be happier with it, guys, as I'm sure you are too. It's going to be a very interesting season, guys, to see how all these teams fit in. I missed a bit of that football. Sorry, just a spider attacking me here. I missed that football. Missed the Premier League. I mean, the Euros is one thing, but the Premier League is another. I'm an Arsenal fan. I'm really, really looking forward to seeing how these players fit in, guys. It's going to be a very, very, very interesting start to the season. Of course, as you know, guys, we face Brentford in our first game on August the 13th. Brentford away. Our second match is Chelsea home. Our third match is Manchester City away. Not exactly the ideal start, guys, but you have to play the best team sooner or later. I expect it to be a very tough start for us, guys. We need to hit the ground running. Arteta has to have the team ready for those games. Of course, it's going to take us a little bit of time to get into the new league, but that's the same for every team. We need to take as many as we can straight away, guys. We need to take advantage of all of those games. The players should be ready. Maybe it's going to be his last chance. Who knows? Maybe Patrick Vieira into that spot. So let's kick on, guys. Let's talk about a few things and see how it goes. So, his top stories: Martinelli United, fan speculation over Arsenal. I used to have Lacazette. Is he staying going? Aziz is back. Cedric. Welcome. Hello, everyone. It's me again. We're looking forward to the new season, guys. Just going to talk about the transfers now and get into it. What's on? It's going to be very busy in transfer recent, guys. I really enjoyed that live stream that I did with Arsenal Alex, guys. I just want to big up the channel there. I'm going to big up a few YouTubers. Guys. Check out those channel, guys. We could have a couple of days up. And our YouTuber big up is Drawn by Dre. Check him out on YouTube, guys. Check him out on Instagram, Drawn by Dre. Very good YouTuber, guys. So there you go. I've done collabs with these two guys. I know what they're all about. They're Arsenal fans through and through. How do you think pre-season is going to so far, guys? The transfer window so far, and our hopes and our prospects for the new season, guys. Honestly, from what you've seen so far, what do you think of our chances of the season? Thank you for everybody in their support. Please keep your comments coming. Please like and subscribe to my channel. And that's it. Right, let's get into it. Thank you for joining the show, guys. we have a lot of news to get through today. A lot of people have been talking in the comments. A lot of people texting me talking about Varane joining United and everything that he's won, the price they paid for him. Ben White is a class player, guys. Make no doubt about it. For anyone not familiar with him, check him out on the YouTube highlights, real good. And guys, fantastic player. I'm just going to respond to a comment there, guys. Welcome along, Joel Lewis. I hope I pronounced that right. Very welcome, Joel. Hope you're enjoying the live stream from the Old School Gunner. Direct, coming straight out of Venezuela. Football starts really. Yeah, I mean, how many of you think that we're going to start early? I can't happen. I'll be honest. I just can't see it happening. He's a big player. He's a big player, guys. I can't see him really doing the business like that regularly. I'll be perfectly honest with you. Thanks very much for your comment, Joel. I appreciate it. Just going to drink some water, guys. It's very hot here again. And then I'm going to cut to a comment from the assembled. It's an absolute roasting, guys, in Venezuela. Okay, I'm going to cut to a comment from the assembled. Good afternoon, Old School. RTV managed by a circus ringmaster and controlled by comedians, rumor after rumor. Yeah, interesting comedy assembled. Welcome back. Thank you for joining my show once again. Yeah, I like your sense of humor, but there's a bit of truth in that. Let's see how the new season goes. There's a lot of rumors flying about, an awful lot of rumors. Sometimes it's kind of hard to keep up with, but we'll see what's going on. It could be worse. It could be worse, guys. We could be Wayne Rooney. We could be in the kind of. We could have. Yeah, we could be Wayne Rooney, guys. It could be worse. Okay, thank you for that comment, you assembled. I appreciate it. Thank you for your sense of humor. Let's talk about some other things happening in football, guys. Last weekend. Just before we get the Arsenal news. Quickly, guys. Varane to United is a deal. It is what it is. Him and Sancho. It costs less than apparently Pepe. It is what it is, guys. I still think Sancho might be a flop. A lot of pressure to live up for Sancho United. Yeah, it's going to be hard for him back. As Varane, the money, but we've got people coming in through the door. Good news. Also, another news: Wayne Rooney, guys. Not going to spend too long talking about Wayne Rooney, guys. What are you doing, bro? Wayne. Not like you're not even a veteran or experienced in life, man. Got caught slipping. I'm sure it'll pop up on things. He had a bit of trouble in a nightclub. And then he ended up like sleeping with this. I got caught for it in the hotel, guys. So, Wayne, Rooney, he's really trying to derail himself. I'll say no more about that, guys. Check for yourselves. I'll keep things PG on the show. Let's just let that go. Okay, I'm going to the concern, guys. Will Lewis, Ben White, and Gabriel duo. Yeah, I think that's where it's going to work out. Hopefully, we could have Nuno Tavares right back and Gabriel in the centre as the two centre backs. Of course, picks itself. That's how I see the goal. Ben White and Gabriel, that's a good centre back there. They complement each other. Ben White is extremely mobile with the ball, extremely mobile. Fantastic player. I think that duo is going to work out. That's really going to make a big difference to the back four. Of course, Nuno Tavares coming in as well. But a big up to Ashley Mate and Niles. Hopefully he will stay. He could easily slot into that right back position where Bellerin plays too, guys. Mate and Niles is very good in that position, in my opinion. So we'll see how it goes. Big up himself, Mate and Niles. Yeah, you agree with me. Sancho's going to be a flop. Not because of his penalty, it happened to anyone. Just in general, I think that there are problems at United. There are massive problems. Maybe you could say the same as at Arsenal. They have been going well recently, but guys, they're not the finished article. And you look at them on paper, it looks threatening. But football's not played on paper, guys. It's played on grass, as the good old joke goes. They look good on paper, but I can't see. It's going to be very hard for him getting into the team. It's going to be tricky. They're not, like I said, a finished article. They're no Liverpool. They're no Man City. They're no Chelsea. Let's not kid ourselves here. Those teams are head and shoulders above them. It's going to be tough for Ole and tough for United. I can see it. They're bringing in some quality players, but it takes more than that. It takes a team to really gel, to get together. It's going to be interesting. Maybe Donny, maybe so. I'm just going to get back into this, guys. Keep talking. Thank you for your comments, Joel. I appreciate it. Thank you also to the Assembled for your comment. Just going to get into it, guys. You updated, guys, if there are any news like that. Any news on Arsenal's signings. It is a bit slow day with news, to be honest. I'm still thinking, guys, it did blow my mind. But let's just start with some of the topics so far, guys, this morning and today. Join me on the chat, guys. Join me on the chat. Please join me in the conversation. If you're watching me on Facebook or on YouTube, guys, I'm live streaming across both now at the moment, guys. Facebook and YouTube. I like back and forth with you guys. Like with the I'll just put some other comment here, guys. You can see. I think he's going to win the league. Manchester City. I think Manchester City will win the league. I was going to say Arsenal, but I can't let my my heart rule my head. I think Manchester City will win the league. Absolutely, no doubt about it. I think they're going to win the league. That's all about it. So I hope this is Manchester City all the way. I can't see any team challenging them, to be honest. The Assembled, you've missed one of mine. Which one? You only posted two. Okay. Maybe I'm confused there, but we'll see what you're talking about. Sorry about that, Assembled, and my apologies, guys, to one of yours anyway. I apologize. Trying to keep track of all these comments coming in here, guys. So that's it. Send it again, Assembled, and I'll put it online. I'll show it, no problem. And thank you for letting me know. And thank you for tuning in, guys. I appreciate it. I want to get to know, guys, who you will think will be the strongest starting 11, guys, for the first 3 games of the season. Please like, please subscribe. I appreciate very much if you hit the like, guys. Let's get into this, guys. This is a relatively new show for me. So let's do this. Let's start with Martinelli, guys. Gabriel Martinelli. I did actually keep talking about the record that we need, but Martinelli, I forgot that he's actually away in Brazil for the Olympics, guys. So he's over now in Japan, guys, with Brazil the Olympics. Martinelli, here we go. So, guys, the 20-year-old Martinelli, he's a 20-year-old genius. He missed in Brazil's Copa America squad this summer, but he's still representing his squad after being picked for the Olympics. To sell us out post yesterday, guys. Some fans of the Arsenal club, guys, if they're not in the club, aren't happy that their youngster Martinelli even went into the squad and went to the Olympics. Because of course we need for the start of the season, guys. We need to get him back, to get him in training. It's only very close to the Olympics, guys. It depends on how Brazil go. And with the team that Brazil have, they could go very far in the tournament. We're actually going to get him back before the start of the season, guys. You know what I mean? club versus country all over again, guys. In the club, Arsenal, they're paying his wages, guys. So we'll have a look how that goes. And the assembled, let's get on it. Let's get up there. Okay, let's try to find this. It's not coming up. Okay. Okay, I get the comment up from the assembled. It's not that. It doesn't want to be shown. Okay. I can't remember now. Getting old. Memories isn't as good as before. There it is. It's up. I can't remember now. Getting old. Memories isn't as good as before. Yeah. Happens to the best of us, my friend, the assembled. That happens to the best of us. You know what we say in the business? C'est la vie. Take the rough with the smooth, you know what I mean? I'm getting a couple of grey hairs myself, and you know what I mean? I'm not as young as I used to be, man, but there you go. That's life, man. C'est la vie. Don't worry about it. Happens to the best of us, including yours truly. Okay, let's just crack on with this, guys. Arsenal supporters aren't happy like the guys with Martinelli out to Japan, with Brazil, when he's only 50-50 actually feature for them anyway, actually play for the team. So a lot of them kind of have fun with that because he's not guaranteed starting place. When is he going to be coming back? When is he going to be coming back, guys? I'm just going to go into a couple of tweets, guys, about their outreach. Martinelli being up for 50-50 at the Olympics. I watched a video which would be very easy to source if you want to type it in. A video called The Challenge. I would have pulled out of The Challenge. That was the sort of player I was. But Martinelli went full whack. He went for it. The player did fall through and caught him. That's another thing to work, guys. But we actually get Martinelli back. Who knows? Yeah. Benefited Brazil, the national side, in the Olympics, but fans of Arsenal are outraged because he attempted it because we know about his injury history. I just want to know in the comments, guys, do you agree about Martin playing for the Olympic team for Brazil? It's club versus country, guys. Like I said, he went into a challenge. The opposing player got a red card, but he went full in. Fans were outraged knowing his injury history, guys. His background history. But to be honest, a player like Martinelli, guys, okay, he has had a couple of injuries, guys. People are worried about that. I understand. But it's a bit like Roy Keane back in the day, guys. He plays all or nothing, guys. You know what I mean? He's a half player. He won't be a player. He is. Martinelli plays all or nothing. And like I said, that kind of player is. And he's a wonderful player, guys. 100% behind him. He goes into attack. He has been in, but he came out of it okay, guys. And it's only going to make it better. It's going to be a physical season ahead. So he needs to get that physicality in place. And that's the area, guys. He wears his sleeve. He's going to go into the challenge, guys. Going to pull out of it. I'm just posting Sendel's comment, guys, and I'm going to post Joel's comment. Interesting one. We could have a bit of a disagreement about that, I'd say, but it's all right. I respect the man's opinion. Dissembled. Have you noticed Arsenal are not buying anyone with experience? All the players leaving are the experienced players. Who's going to nudge these players? Arteta. Yep, they'll all become defenders. I have to agree with you. I mean, you're a smart guy, obviously. I have to agree with you. I think you hit the nail on the head. David Luiz, for example, very experienced centre-back. People could learn a lot from him. He did okay at Arsenal. I'm not going to put the boot into him. He's not William, you know what I mean? He's not Xhaka. He's not as bad as those players. He's not as bad as Hector Bellerin, of course. I'd have to agree with you, though. The experienced players are leaving. What are we going to be left with? Xhaka leaving, of course, I think is a plus. I don't like that player. He's a negative influence on the team. But definitely, the likes of David Luiz, they could have learned a little bit from him. We don't have that many experienced players in the team. There's a lot of young guys coming in. I have to agree with you there, Simon. That's a good comment. Thank you for that. I appreciate you tuning in again and letting your thoughts be known and your opinions be known. Thank you for that. Okay, Joel, here you go. Arteta in or out? I say in. I am 100% making Arteta out. I've supported the club since 1993. First of all, I'd just like to say I respect your opinion, Joel. You're an Arsenal fan. You have your right to your opinion, and I respect it. You know what I mean? It's about the club now at the end of the day, and we're both Arsenal fans, so I respect your opinion. There would never be any animosity or any ill feeling to anyone that comes on here. Feel free to say your opinions, guys. I respect everybody's opinions, because I respect yours, and thank you for tuning in. But I am making Arteta out. Why, you may ask? I don't think he has the necessary managerial skills to manage a club like Arsenal. I don't expect us to win the league every season. Only one team can win the Premier League, and it's the hardest league in the world to win. But I expect to see progress and to trust the process. Man, I mean, there's only so much you can with the squad, with the team, with the performances last season. I always point to the Europa League semi-final, second leg at the Emirates back in London, guys. That loss against Villarreal, and the manner of the performance, the manner of the defeat. One of the worst performances I've ever seen by Arsenal. And Arteta was just standing there and he was just watching it, and he didn't do much. He didn't do enough, guys, and he didn't change things up when he saw us getting. They were getting well on top, guys. We didn't have a fighting chance against them. The attitude and the positive aggression was lacking completely. I'm not about going out breaking a guy's leg, guys. I'm all about winning the ball with a bit of passion and a bit of heart and getting stuck into the battle. Because if we got on top in the battle, guys, we would have got on top in the game. And slowly we would have turned the screw on them. We should have put them under physical pressure, guys, and really pinned them back. Yeah. I don't know, man. I'm Arteta out anyway, all the way. If Patrick Vieira was looking for another club after this season and he wants to come, I would take him gladly. I mean, we gave Mikel Arteta the managerial job. He's not an Arsenal legend. Patrick Vieira is an Arsenal legend. In my opinion, he deserves a crack. If he wanted to come to the club, we should accept him with open arms. He has a good track record too. He learned a bit of managerial skills at New York City FC. Arteta, on the other hand, he's second command Pep Guardiola. Just because he's assistant manager Pep Guardiola does not mean anywhere near Pep Guardiola's managerial ability. No way. I mean, think of Alex Ferguson at United, guys, when he was the top man. Just because I was assistant manager to him doesn't mean he's going over and he's going to take over the Barcelona and win everything. It doesn't work like that, guys. He was assistant to Pep, but that doesn't mean that he's got any credentials, guys, in my opinion, because he was only the assistant. Pep was the guy making all the decisions. Pep was the guy with that extra know-how, that extra managerial ability. I'm Arteta out anyway, but like I said, I respect everyone's opinion, and I respect yours, Joel. We're all Arsenal fans at the end of the day. We'll say no more about it. What do you think about the season, Joel? Do you think it's going to go? Do you actually think we can get back into Europe? Do you think we can hit top 4 Champions League or top 6? Do you think we're going to finish in the top 6, Joel? Please let me know. You two, the assembled. Where do you think we're going to finish this season? League position. It's going to be very, very interesting. It's going to be a real battle for us in the new season. There's a lot of teams up against us. It's going to be a massive, massive challenge. We need to hit the ground running against Brentford, guys, and we need to take it from there. We haven't been scoring enough goals. We do need a striker. We do need a CAM. We have not been scoring enough goals, guys. Simple as that. Joel, again, thank you for tuning in, like I said once more. You think we're going to maybe finish top 5 or top 6? I think top 6 is possible with the players we have, but it's going to be a challenge, and Arteta needs to have everything set up in time. We need to have got rid of the players that it looks like we're going to get rid of. I think it would be a real bad thing for us in the new season if the likes of Granit Xhaka was still in the squad. He doesn't bring. He's very slow. I could talk about him all day, guys, and his inability to play in the midfield and his lack of quality. I think we can get top 6. We definitely have the players. But it is going to be tough. I mean, we need to score more goals. We need to be hitting at least 2 or 3 goals a game. It doesn't matter who we're playing against. Okay, the assembled. In my opinion, a goalkeeper uses hands. His main skills are keeping the defence calm under pressure and distributing the ball to start attacks. All this playing with his feet is nonsense. Yeah, I'd agree with you. You see the likes of Manuel Neuer at Bayern Munich, and the German goalkeeper. I mean, he thinks he's Franz Beckenbauer when he gets on the ball. He thinks he's the great Franz Beckenbauer. He's no Beckenbauer. Let's just put it like that. A goalkeeper can help, but you have to be a libero. We don't need him to act as like a creative influence. We have the midfield for that. We have the backs for that. You just play the ball to them and let them get on with it. A quick throw out, a quick kick out if he sees a player running up and the opposition haven't got it. Of course, quick as a flash, the ball up to him, smash it up there. But I mean, starting attacks and playing the ball with his feet, I'd agree with you. And at some point, you're going to get caught out. At some point, you're going to get caught. Goalkeeper plays with his hands, come out to the edge of the 18-yard box, just roll the ball out to the left back, roll the ball out to the right back. Just give it to them to feet. Ben White, I'm sure, will be looking for the ball. Ben White is going to be dropping off, collecting the ball, turning and passing. He's comfortable in possession. He's comfortable on the run. He's comfortable in setting up attacks. I mean, Ben White is there. Just drop the ball on his feet and let him do the business. You know what I mean? Simple as that. The only thing I said, like, if you see one of the guys, Aubameyang flying up or Pepe flying up on the wing, just hit the ball up to them straight away. Try to catch the opposition out. Every second counts. If you see that they're a bit slack, the opposition, a guy's getting free, just get the ball up there to him and simple as that. But I agree with you. A goalkeeper plays with his hands. Some of them are cheeky and good with the ball like that, but it's ridiculous. Yeah, I mean, they should save their energy for shot stopping and the important stuff at the business end of things, in between sticks. I agree with you there 100%. All right, let me get back on this, guys. I hope you enjoyed this show. I am too. Of course, I enjoy it. Okay. So I'm just going to talk about Gabriel Martinez. What do you think about him? Should he stay Arsenal for the season? Or was he right to go over to Brazil? Was he right to go from Brazil to Japan to play in the Olympic Games, representing his nation, representing Brazil? He only has a 50% chance of playing. What do you think, guys? How far will they go in the competition? And when are we going to get him back before the start of the season? Because it's watching quick. Martinelli is a big player for us, guys. Okay, let me just put another comment up in Joel. Do you think we need a new goalkeeper, backup goalkeeper? I think Navas would be a perfect fit. What I've seen, Joel, is all the talk about Aaron Ramsdale. Have you seen that? The goalkeeper Aaron Ramsdale. Fans have been very critical when you consider the price involved, and when you consider that last season we sold Emi Martinez to Aston Villa, and he's gone on and he's had an absolute stormer with them guys. He's played fantastic, and he's been absolutely fantastic in the Copa America. So when you consider that we had him, he's gone through diehard, loyal to the club all down through the years, guys. When you consider that we had Martinez, we had Emi, then we let him go, and now we're looking for Aaron Ramsdale. I don't know if you heard news about that, but he's been relegated twice to Sheffield United. And with all due respect to him, he's no Jordan Pickford. If that was Jordan Pickford, I'd say sign him. You know what I mean? He's a serious talent. He's a serious goalkeeper, Jordan Pickford. I saw him in the Euros, and regardless of the defence in front of him, guys, he commands it. He commands the defence, and he commands the penalty area. A fantastic, fantastic goalkeeper. In the penalty shootout, he was a bit unlucky. You know what I mean? But he did his best for his country. I'm a real fan of Jordan Pickford's. A very, very, very talented goalkeeper. Honestly, like I said, Aaron Ramsdale, it's a lot of money, 32 million for him, guys. You know, it's a lot of money. Keylor Navas is a good goalkeeper. Yeah, that's a good idea. Keylor Navas. I like Jan Sommer, the Swiss goalkeeper. I was very impressed with him at the Euros. Jan Sommer, he's playing his football in Germany. I'm not sure if it's mentioned Gladbach. But Sommer is playing for a club in Germany in the Bundesliga. Of course, he's the Swiss captain. Very, very good player. Captain when, of course, Pika Chaka is not there. Okay, thank you for that comment, Joel. Good crack on again with the conference assembled. The first keeper who played was Taldo at Fiorentina. And Batigol used to be up front. Batigol, of course, you're talking about Gabriel Batistuta. I know that player, a monster. Him and Goicoechea, animals for Argentina. But yeah, Batistuta, an animal. He made a few terrible mistakes playing the ball with his feet. He lost games for Argentina, should have won. Yeah, I'd agree with you. Tall to for Argentina, yeah. That's true. Back to go up front. Happy days, Gabriel Batistuta. What a monster. What an animal. If we got him now as a striker, we'd be doing well. Thanks for that comment, Assemble. I appreciate it. Let's see. Why don't Arsenal go for Neves at PSG? They've been linked to him. But we're being linked to everybody right now. I mean, yeah, definitely. They've been linked to him. They've been linked to everybody. But yeah, it's a good point. I mean, there's quality players in the French league, and not just at PSG also. And there's quality players in the Bundesliga and in the Portuguese league. And the Belgian league, where we got Alfred Sambi-Conga from Anderlecht. There's quality players there too. And the Dutch league. I mean, it doesn't always have to be La Liga, Premier League, or Serie A. Also in the Bundesliga, also in the Belgian league, also in the Portuguese league. The French league has a lot of players. Do I think we need Lacazette? No, I don't think we need him. He was our top scorer last season, so I'm aware of that. He was our top scorer last season, but that's not saying much because, like I said, we weren't hitting as many goals as we should have been. And Aubameyang was completely off form. Aubameyang was not at the races last season, plain and simple. I honestly do not think we need Lacazette. And also, we're looking to buy a new striker. He would be the one to make way. Not Aubameyang, even though he had a nightmare of a season last season. Not Gabriel Martinez, not Gabriel Martinelli. Sorry, not Gabriel Martinelli, who's over in Japan at the moment with the Brazilian national side. We hold Martinelli, we hold Aubameyang. Lacazette would be the one that makes way, if you ask me. Limited player, he's easy to control. Whenever a defense gets tough, he can't break through. He doesn't have the necessary skills with the ball at his feet. In the air, he's not too bad. Striking, he's okay. Not really any kind of good level guy. I mean, like the defense is him, they bottle him recently. He looks good against the ball in a friendly days, but you will see now seasons that he does struggle against defenses that play tight. And he's easy to control, he's easy to bottle up. Martinelli, with his speed and his pace and his shooting skills, his prowess in front of goal, he's a bit more of a handful. He's a bit more acrobatic. He'll try anything to score the goal. He's a bit more resourceful, and of course he's got much more pace, and he's stronger than Lacazette. He's got a harder shot. He cracks the ball with a bit more power. Aubameyang, of course, is Aubameyang. He has got a lot of skills, a lot of qualities. He missed a couple of sitters in the friendlies recently, guys. He doesn't look to be that much on form, but I would definitely pick him over Lacazette. Pure ability, pure talent, he's the guy I would go for, without a doubt. So Lacazette would be the guy that I would see go. I hope that answers your question, Joel. I would have Lacazette out. We're looking for a new striker anyway, so we need to free up space. We need to have a little bit of money in the kitty, guys. If we can get rid of Hector Bellerin, if we can get rid of Granit Xhaka, if we can get rid of Willian, if we can get rid of Lacazette. I know that's a lot, guys. I know it sounds like fanciful, but if we can get rid of those players, bring in a little bit of money, offset the cost of the striker in the CEM, guys, which is what we need. Lacazette doesn't bring much of a team, in fairness. And I say that I know that sounds harsh, but I say that with respect for the player. He doesn't bring much to the team, guys. That's all there is about it. Thank you for your comments, Joel. Thank you to the assembly. I appreciate it. Let's crack on with it, guys. Okay. Keep the comments coming, guys. I appreciate it. The assemble is back in again. Arsenal won't go there as he knows how defense works. Working with Eddie, he'll develop an actual plan like everyone else who knows what he's doing. Aubameyang is wasting Arsenal. Aubameyang's as young as he used to be. In the last 2 years, definitely, he's 31 now, guys. Maybe he's lost his mojo. Maybe he's lost a bit of that pace. He's lost the home. I don't know. Last season wasn't it. Maybe he's wasting his time at Arsenal. Maybe you're right. But who's going to go for Aubameyang? And we have a lot of players Respects to the team and respects to the other teams don't want. Bellerin is finding it hard to get a team. I am back. Sorry about that. The internet went, guys. I'm over here in Venezuela. The internet is a little bit ropey. So there you go. That's it, guys. So there we go, guys. Okay, I'm back, guys. Sorry about that. The internet went, but I'm back again in business. I'm just going to crack on with there. Keep the comments coming, guys. I'm going to crack on again with it. So let me try to reconnect here again. Okay, there we go. Yeah. Okay, guys. Yeah, so sorry about that, guys. I'm back. Warren's Team Talk is here. Nice to see you, Warren. I'm very good, thanks. Absolutely sweltering in the heat of Venezuela, guys. Absolutely sweating like crazy in the heat of Venezuela. Nice to see you, Warren. Welcome back. Guys, check out Warren's Team Talk. Check out his YouTube channel, guys. He's a very good YouTube channel. He's an Arsenal fan from way back in the day, guys. Way back, guys. So I hope Warren doesn't mind me saying that. Way back, guys. For me, Arsenal, Alex, drawn by Dre. Long before these goals, Warren was doing the business for the club. So there you go, guys. Check out his YouTube channel. I'm very good anyway, Warren. Thanks very much. No problem. I'll big up your channel. People should check it out. They can see it there. Warren's Team Talk. Should do themselves a favor. Yeah, that's it. Let me hide that comment. Okay, there we go. I'm doing good anyway, Warren. Thanks. Surviving the Venezuelan heat at the moment. It's a bit ropey for me, but once the cockroach doesn't turn up, Once the cockroach doesn't come and attack me again, I'll be doing all right. There's a huge cockroach around here somewhere. He's bigger than me. Trust me, guys. They're big over here. He came out of the forest. He came in, and he's bigger than me. And I'm not joking. This thing would put the wind up on the Schwarzenegger. He's a monster. So I'm looking for him there now. He's too big to hide, so I know he's not here. Because I know he can't hide because he's too big. He's like the size of my hand, guys. I'm not joking. He's a monster. Right. Let's get back into this. If the cockroach doesn't get me. What about Wayne Rooney, guys? What is he like? What is he up to, guys? I swear to God, Wayne Rooney. Anyway, Warren, I'm going to ask you a question now. Let me know what you think, man. You're an Arsenal fan that's been around a while. You know what? Sorry about that, guys. Sorry, keep disconnecting, guys. The internet here is a bit ropey at the moment. My apologies. My apologies. Yeah, guys. My apologies, guys. The internet over here in Venezuela is very, very ropey, guys. They've been taking the money for years, guys, and they haven't been servicing anything over here. Nothing at all. That's political. I'm not going to get into it. But anyone check it out here, guys, in Venezuela? Not easy, guys. Not easy. People pay their money, and the internet isn't serviced or maintained, guys. So there you have it. Okay, let me crack on there with a little bit from Warren again. Let's see what's going on. Let me post some of those comments. My first game was the famous Arsenal versus Liverpool game where Jimmy Hill ended up running the line. Jimmy Hill, he's a legend. I remember that guy. Very good commentator on Match of the Day. Funny guy. Yeah, 1972. I wasn't even a thought in my dad's head at that point, Warren. I wasn't even. I was only a twinkle in my dad's eye. So that's way before my time, man. Anyway, thanks for sharing that with us. But Jimmy Hill, I remember him commentating on Match of the Day. I remember him giving analysis on football panels. And he was a class act. He was a character. Funny guy. Okay, thank you for that, Warren. But like I said, what do you think about the whole Gabriel Martinelli situation? Should he have stayed with Arsenal for the season, or was he right to go to Tokyo, to Japan, was the Brazil national side and compete in the Olympics? Because he only has a 50-50%. He only has a 50-50 chance of playing, guys. It's not like he's going to be a first teamer. So there you go. It is a bit tricky. It is a bit tricky. I'm not going to lie. I'm living here with my wife. She has a house over here, so it's very comfortable. I'm just in one of the back rooms here because it's nice and quiet. I have peace, so I can one of the empty back rooms here where I'm doing my YouTube. I've just taken over this kind of room here. I have it set up, so it's nice and quiet here. It's just a back room at the back of the house. But yeah, we're comfortable enough because, well, obviously I'm not Venezuelan, so I'm grand. You know what I mean? And she has a European passport, so she's good. But the thing is, she's dual citizenship. But the thing is, We're in like a closed estate. It's a closed neighborhood. They have like a security checkpoint at the entrance, so it's safe enough. You know what I mean? People only get in and get out that actually have business here or live here. Outside on the street, outside there, when we leave, we only go by car and we only go close to the shopping and come back. And I'll be honest, I went up to the mountains at the weekend, but that was safe enough. You know, it was a safe enough area, and they keep it safe for the tourists. They can make a bit of money. But definitely, when we're going out, we just really go in the car and come back, and we don't take any chances. You know what I mean? I don't wear any jewelry. I don't really bring my mobile phone, and I don't bring my watch. You know, nothing like that. Just a t-shirt and a shorts. I don't wear my chain, nothing like that, because that's what they're looking for, guys. But that's political. I'm not going to get into that. Yeah, we're here to talk football, and but Venezuela is definitely. But if you don't know anyone here, it's a bit tricky coming over, even to get through the airport, because they're a bit suspicious of foreigners, guys, coming into the country, and you know, they just don't know. Okay, we're on team talk. Let's get back onto this. I'll leave the political situation in Venezuela to one side. I think Martinelli will play at the Olympics. To be honest, I don't think Mikel rates him. Mikel Arteta only rates himself. I'm not a fan of his as a manager, I'll be honest. He was a bang average player for the club. Nowhere near the level of Patrick Vieira, Emmanuel Petit. I know you know these guys were better than me, but I'm old enough to remember those players. Nowhere near the level of Robert Pires, any of the Invincible team, Frederick Lundberg, David Seaman, Tony Adams. I mean, Tony Adams, what a player. Martin Keown, a lion. Steve Bold, Lee Dixon, Nigel Winterburn. I mean, any of them would have been more than welcome, in my opinion, to take over at the club, because they are much better than Mikel Arteta, and they're more on the legend status than him. Tony Adams took over the club. I wouldn't say anything against that man, and I never would, no matter what was going on. Mikel Arteta is a different story. Maybe Mikel Arteta doesn't like him. He had a big problem with Matteo Guendouzi, who went over to Marseille. Now, of course, Guendouzi and Saliba are together at Marseille. I'm sure they've got a story to tell. Neither of them are going to feature with Arsenal again anymore, in my opinion. So I'm sure they can have a little discussion about that, maybe do a Snapchat or whatever, have a chat training. If Mikel doesn't rate him, he's not living in reality, because I remember the goal against Chelsea where he picked up the ball on the edge of the box, ran the length of the field, and N'Golo Kante slipped. And the composure of him to keep his cool with N'Golo, but just behind him ready to tackle, and the goalkeeper coming out, and he slaughtered it in. And that was a massive, massive goal for the team. We were at the bridge, we were losing, and a young player to have that composure and to have that just talent, the talent to finish the chance. I mean, it's not as easy as it looks, guys. This is professional football we're talking about. It's not a bunch of lads up in Hyde Park kicking the ball around. This is professional football, guys. So to finish that chance, Martinelli, big up yourself. You know what I mean? Great player. I have a lot of time for him. And one of the things I like about him, Warren, he shoots on sight. He doesn't just hit the ball willy-nilly and hope that the ball just squeezes in. When he gets the ball, he has a crack. He takes a touch and he lines it up. He lines it up at the goal and he has a crack. If you don't have a crack, you're not going to score. If you don't shoot, you won't score. I like the way he does that. He shoots on sight. He'll do a bicycle kick. He'll do a flying kick at the ball. He'll smash it at the goalkeeper. He'll thunder it at the defender. He causes mayhem. I mean, he causes mayhem when he's up front. He's a real handful, Martinelli. He's young. He's fit. He's tall. He's not the strongest player in the world, but he can hit the ball. I mean, and when he gets a crack, like I said, he shoots on sight. He's not waiting for the goalie to line up and the defenders to get back. As soon as he gets the ball, he's got one thing on his mind. He's moving towards the goal, and he's menacing. I mean, he's a real handful when he gets going. He got no game time. I mean, you don't get game time. How can you improve? But he's always looking to get in behind the defence. He's always making that run. And he also works hard at tracking back and putting the defence under pressure. The opposition defenders try to come out with the ball. He runs in there and he tries to break it up. You know what I mean? And he's breathing down their necks. They make one mistake, he gets on the ball, he snaps on it. He's impressive. I have a lot of time for Martinelli, a lot of time for him. He's a decent player. You know what I mean? Okay, I've been to Colombia a few times and so it's going to be very super there, but it's a mad country with music. Yeah. You know, if you've got money in Venezuela, buy it. If you've got money in Venezuela, Warren, you're grand. You know, I went to the football store there like maybe a month ago and I picked up the La Vina Tinto, the Venezuelan jersey. Yeah, Vina Tinto was the colour. So I picked up La Vina Tinto, the Venezuelan national football jersey. The shopping centre we were in, it was dead. There was nobody there. Everybody was in the shops, everybody was in the stores, and they had nothing to do, man. They were just pricing items and putting them on the shelf. There was nobody in the shopping centre. Nobody. So I was expected to see a bit of life and a little bit of Venezuela when I got out and got a bit of freedom in a safe area. When we go out, we're always back in the daylight hours. I've come back once or twice in the car at night. We have a Jeep, so you know we're safe enough in a Jeep. You know, it's got a bit of power. It's high enough. You can drive away, no problem. There's a problem. But we came back in a Jeep, and I wouldn't advise coming back in the night time. You know, like as soon as the sun goes down, and you're out in the city and you're driving back, it gets a bit ropey because there's no street light here. A lot of the street lights here, they just haven't been maintained. So large areas of the city are in darkness. So when you're driving through Caracas, where I am at the capital, large areas of the city are in darkness. When you're coming back, man, when you're coming back like in the dark, sun goes down, man, you're very, very close to home, and even then it's a bit ropey. I'm talking about 5 minutes away at the supermarket, like nip out and get something quick, you know. But when you're coming back in the dark, man, like I said, it's a gated community where we live, so there's a checkpoint when we drive in, and there's a barrier. There's guys, you know, the security are on there, two security guys. But when the sun goes down, man, you don't want to be around the city. Large parts of the city are in darkness, and that's just perfect for the guys to be around doing what they do, you know what I mean? So we definitely get out and come back before the sun goes down. Unless we're staying in somebody's house and we're inside safely, then that's not a problem. But when you're outside on the street driving around and it's dark, after dark, man. I'm Irish. Trust me, man. You know what I mean? I'm Irish. We're not lacking a bit of guts, but it's a bad move, man, to be outside like that at that time of night. Definitely to be avoided, you know. So that's all I'll say about that, guys. Right, let's crack on. I love Martinelli. Okay, another compliment. I love Martinelli, and I would want to see him in the starting lineup in the coming season. I honestly believe he is going to be a true world-class talent. I agree with you. Massive fan of his. I like everything about the guy. You know what I mean? I like his attitude. I like his work rate. I like his honesty. He plays honest. There's no dirty side to his game. And like I said, what I like about him is when he gets the ball, he shoots on sight. He doesn't need an invitation to have a crack. And that should always be encouraged in training. Arteta and the training staff, the coaching staff should always encourage this kind of thing. As soon as you get the ball, don't be looking to lay it off when you have a side of goal. Crack it in there. You know what I mean? Just smash it into the back of the net. Another card about World War One that night is a big man, Bogota. Yeah, Bogota, Colombia. Say no more about it. I haven't been into the centre here where I am in Caracas. I have not gone into the centre because it's absolutely no-go. It's died out completely. You just don't want to be in there. I haven't been in the centre right now, but one of these days I'm going to go into the centre by car. I'm going to drive in, maybe go to one of the safer areas, get out and walk around a bit for a while, but we'll be well out of there before the sun goes down. You know what I mean? You don't want to be around there after dark, man. Like 6 or 7, risky business. You just have to have your wits about you. You know, like I said, I don't go out with any jewellery on. I don't go out with my phone. I don't bring any money with me. I don't bring my phone. I don't bring my watch. I don't bring my chain. You know what I mean? I have earrings. I don't wear them. Nothing like that. I leave my phone at home. Nothing. It's better like that because that's what they want, and they'll do anything to get it. So even if you're driving around when you're stopped in traffic, it's you gotta be careful. That's basically it. I just go with a t-shirt and shorts and pay by card. I don't bring any cash, nothing like that, nothing valuable, because that's what they're looking for. You don't want to stand out like that. So that's what I do. I have to be careful, Also, I go with a couple of Venezuelans. They can talk the talk, but just have to be careful. I stay at my father-in-law's. Like this weekend, we'll be staying there. He's ex-military. He was a sergeant in the Venezuelan army, so he's still got his ID, his pass, and he's. I'm not going to go into it, but he's got a few weapons at home, like a lot of Venezuelans do, and he's always there with it, locked and loaded, safety off, just in case it's needed, you know. And we're living in the safe. He lives in the safe area, but he has it there, you know. He has it there just in case. Like I said, it's locked and loaded and the safety's off. I got a bit nervous around that at the start because I'm not used to that kind of thing, but then I realized it was safe enough, you know. You don't have to worry too much even when the safety's off because it's holstered, but it's ready. Right, guys, go and leave it at that. Kieran Haynes, Arsenal for first in the league. I like your optimism, my friend. Maybe if we buy Batistuta, like Warren was talking about. Obviously, I know that player's a long retired and he's not around anymore. He's an old guy now. But first in the league, I'm telling you, respect to you. I would love to see that. I would love to win us coming first in the league, winning the league title. That would be a fantastic thing for the club and a fantastic thing for me personally. I can't see that happening, of course. I just can't see that happening. But yeah, you think we're going to finish first in the league? We're going to win the league for the first time since 2004 with this squad. I like your optimism and I respect it. Thank you for tuning in, Kieran. I appreciate it. Yeah, please like and subscribe to my channel. Please watch my playlist, guys. I'm building up those watch hours. I hope you're all enjoying the show, guys. Thank you for all your comments. Another one from Kieran again. I don't know what Warren thinks of this. What do you think of this, Warren? Arsenal for first in the league, or what do you think of it, Bally TV? Arsenal for first in the league. Yeah, I mean, I like your optimism. That's all I'm going to say about that. Bally TV. Let me see. My G, what's up, bro? Hey, Bally, welcome to the show. I hope you're enjoying it. Pick up yourself. Things going well right now. Warren's team talk. What are the bookies quoting for us to win the league? Geez, I'd have to check it, man. I'd have to check it out. 100 to 1? If Arteta leaves, it'll go from 100 to 1 to 20 to 1. Mark my words. No, I'm only joking, guys. I don't know. I'd say our odds are like 66 to 1. Jeez, I'd say they're a long way out. Only one team can win the league, guys, in England every season. And I think it's going to be very difficult for Arsenal to win the Premier League. But respect to Kieran. Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate your opinion and your comment. Check out the Arsenal there. That's an original, guys. That's from way back in the day. So there you go. I think there was more chance of you having to go Guinness and Marsden. That could be possible. I definitely think that. Or we could have a cold Guinness as Arsenal come 8th. Well, I'd be having a truckload then because I'd have to join my sorrows. I'm just going to drink some water there, guys, because it's absolutely roasting here. Okay, sorry about that. Just trying to stay alive. Yeah, guys. Thank you, Warren. I appreciate it. It's an original one from way back in the day. So yeah, that's the original. Yeah, I'm a diehard Arsenal fan. Tattoo. I went there actually with a friend of mine who's a diehard Liverpool fan. I got the Arsenal crest. He got the Liverpool crest. So he knows who he is. Pick up himself. He's back in Ireland now, a long way away from here. But yeah, we had to get ink done for the club, you know. Simple as that. When you love the team, that's all it was about it. Show this funny comment here from Warren. The cold Guinness on Mars. I drink Guinness anywhere, anytime. Proper crest, mate. You're damn right. You know what I mean? It's the real deal. I would never change it, man, and I would never get the other one over it. That's the original, you know? That's the main one. That's the big one. So there you go. Kieran. Okay, I'm going to put this question from Kieran Haynes. What do you think about this, Warren? Do you think we will sign Maddison? He's obviously talking about James Maddison from Leicester. I think there's a better chance of us signing Maddison than any other midfield player at the moment, to be honest. Apart, of course, of the players we have already signed. I think Maddison is the best chance for us of signing a midfielder. He wants to leave. He wants to go. I think there's a very good chance of signing Maddison. I wouldn't rule that out at all. I think we have a good opportunity to sign him, and we have a good chance, and I think it's a real possibility, no doubt about it. Yeah, so that's it. I think there's a good chance we could sign Maddison. We're on top of that. Not that Christmas cracker when we have a present. Yeah, it is like a Christmas cracker. I'm glad I have the original. You know what I mean? The original one, guys, way back in the day. They don't call me the old school gunner for nothing. You know what I mean? So please, guys, like and subscribe to my channel. I'm going to big up another couple of YouTube channels, and if you could like and subscribe to them, I'm sure that the guys would appreciate it. The first one, of course, is this man right here. I have it up on the screen there, guys. Warren's Team Talk. Check out his YouTube channel, guys. He's an Arsenal fan from way back in the day. You know what I mean? So I'm not really the old school gunner compared to him. He's more the old school gunner. But yeah, check out his channel, guys. Warren's Team Talk. Also, Arsenal Alex. Check him out. And Drawn by Dre. 3 YouTubers that I could recommend, guys. You could do worse than like it, guys, and subscribe to their channels. So there you have it, guys. Let's go on to the next one. Madison, I'm not sure because I think if he was coming, we wouldn't have given Emil Smith Rowe the number 10. Yeah, that's a bit of a tough one. There probably is a little bit of truth in that because the thing with Madison, it has kind of stalled. But if there was any other player we were going to get, if there's any other player we were going to sign, I would hope it would be Madison in the midfield. Because his range of passing, his just ability, technically on the ball. Emil Smith Rowe is a fantastic player, and I'm absolutely a massive fan of his. Him, Martinelli, and Saka, they held us together last season when the more experienced players, the players on the big money, weren't doing it, guys. They weren't at the races. And it was Martinelli, Saka, and Smith Rowe, and Pepe also to a lesser extent. It was those 3 young guns, guys, the young guns that pulled us through. When we were up against it, when the chips were down, and the team was sliding, they got us back in a lot of games, guys, and they got us a lot of points that we otherwise would have lost. So respect to those 3 players. Smith Rowe, amazing talent. He actually asked for the number 10, guys. If you watched the video I made yesterday, he actually came up and said to me that he wants to remain number 10. So Smith Rowe is great. The shirt doesn't make the player, but it doesn't matter what number Smith Rowe is playing, and it doesn't matter what number Madison playing. It doesn't matter what number Smith Rowe is wearing. He's after the number 10. Madison, I also hope that Madison comes to the club. I really do. Here we go. Kieran Haynes, but Madison can wear 8 or 11. Yeah, I agree with you. I'd love to see him at the club. Warren again. He hopes that Madison does come. He really does. So do I. I wish he comes to the club. And it would be absolutely fantastic for us. It would be a fantastic deal. It would be amazing to have him at the club. Without a doubt, absolutely fantastic for us. And no doubt about it, guys. Check out my live stream from yesterday, guys, where I also talked about transfers. Also check out the video I uploaded this morning, guys, about Wayne Rooney and that whole situation. I don't want to add fuel to fire, guys, but I mean, Rooney's getting a bit old enough for that kind of carry on. You know what I mean? Saying more about it. What's he at, man? What's he at? Man. He's in a bit of hot water, guys. There's no doubt about that. And I also hope that Chase Madison comes. I really do. Fantastic player. And as you know, guys, Ben White is set for his medical at the London Colony tomorrow. He will officially become an Arsenal player afterwards. I'm, of course, going to do a live stream and an upload about that. I'm absolutely delighted with that, guys. That is going to be fantastic for the club. Hopefully, Gabriel Martinelli will come back from the Olympics with the Brazilian national team with no injuries. People are very concerned at him going with the only 50-50 chance of actually featuring. What time are we going to get it back is the thing, guys, because the first league game is on the 13th of August away to Brentford. So when are we actually going to get Gabriel Martinelli back and get him back into the team and get him ready? And it's going to be huge fan of his. Obviously, I understand he wants to play for his country at the Olympics. It's a no-brainer. What player wouldn't? I mean, when your country comes calling, man, if I was picked for my country, I'd be on the plane first. You know what I mean? I'd already be over there. So saying more about it. Who wouldn't want to play for their country and represent them at the Olympics, guys? It's an honour to be called up by your country. It's an honour to play for your country. So, of course, Martinelli jumped at the chance to play for his country, guys. People talk about this, that, the other club, the country. When your country comes, guys, of course, you're going to put on the national jersey and you're going to be honoured to represent your country. Who wouldn't? I mean, you know what I mean? Say no more about it, guys. I'm going to leave it there, guys. I hope you enjoy the stream. Thank you very much to everyone for tuning in. Thank you to Kieran. Thank you to Warren. Thank you to Bally TV. Thank you to so many people. Joel, thank you very much, Joel, for tuning in. And thank you. Okay. Thank you to everybody for tuning in. I appreciate it. I'll be live streaming again tomorrow, guys. So tune in for that. And like this video, guys. Check out my channel. Subscribe to my channel, School Gunner. And I'll see you later on, guys. Have a nice day, guys. See you later, Kieran. See you later, Warren. All the guys. See you later. Take it easy. And see you next time. Come on, you Gooners.